Welcome to this video. My name is Eva, and in this video I make a raw vegan cauliflower rice because I really like this recipe. It's super simple to create and you only need a few ingredients. So basically what you need is cauliflower. You don't need that much, but yeah, I was just cutting a whole cauliflower, but you just need maybe half of a cauliflower depending on how much you make. And then you need just some vegetables of your choice. I just have some tomato. So tomato, then here's some cut celery. I really love celery. Then we have a little bit of onion. This is a little bit of defrozen cauliflower and defrozen peas. They're not like completely raw because they have been frozen, but for me it's okay. But I mean, you can keep it completely raw by choosing, for example, instead of peas, you can use cucumber or you can use paprika. Really, there are endless opportunities. And then of course I have some spices such as hemp seeds. Like, okay, you can add some nuts or seeds. You can and for spices I've used pepper, I've used a little bit of cumin and a little bit of chili, and I think that's it basically. Yeah, but I mean, you can use any spices, and I would recommend if you're like, if you make the rice for someone who's not used to eating raw vegan food, I would definitely recommend to use some soy sauce also, because yeah, because it just takes some time for your taste buds to get used to more simplistic meals. And for people who are not used to eating raw vegan food, they really enjoy having a lot more flavor and also more salt. So if you make it maybe for someone else that is eating maybe animal products or cooked food, I would just add a lot more spices or soy sauce. And then also what I use is mashed avocado, because it just gives the rice a lot more creaminess, so it makes it a lot more creamier. And it's really, I love avocado. It's really delicious. And yeah, you can also add some olives, and because to not use too much salt, I just use a lemon and squeeze it over in the end, but you will see it. So what I'm going to do now is I make the cauliflower rice. So super simple. I just use some cauliflower florets and put them in the food processor. You can also use a blender if you want to, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So take it, put it here. And yeah, maybe so that you can see, I just put in a few. Yeah, the only thing that you would have to realize, or not to realize, but to remember, is to not over blend it when you put it in a blender. Because if you put it in a blender, just do for a very short time, because if not in a blender it becomes like a very mush, and you don't want mush, you want rice. And yeah, that's the only thing that you have to notice if you want to make the cauliflower in a blender. But in a food processor, really, it's so easy. You just put it in there and it's done basically. So and then you just switch it on and it's finished. I will show you in a second. So maybe you can see, really the texture is amazing. It is super fluffy and really delicious. So now the only thing that you have to do now is to put everything into a bowl. That's what I'm going to do now. I use this spatula and put it in here. Cauliflower rice. It's really good. And then I put the ingredients. And then I just pour over some lemon. So and then it's almost done. I just add some avocado. And really it tastes so good. So yeah, just pour everything. If you want, add some soy sauce. And then just mix everything in here. And it's like, it is so easy to make, seriously. It is so easy to make and so delicious, and it tastes so good. What you can do, if you're not used to eating raw food, you can also heat it in a pan. But yeah, I'm eating raw for many years now and I absolutely love it. And yeah, so, and there's, I mean, you can be super creative with it. You can use different vegetables or different spices. You can use maybe nuts and seeds and all of that. Yeah, but I just wanted to show you basically the basic recipe, and it's so delicious. So I'm gonna eat it. And yeah. It is so good. Like, really, I like it so much. Maybe I can go closer to the camera. So, whoop. So here you can see it. It looks amazing. It tastes amazing. Super, super, super delicious. And yeah, and really, it is so good. The only advice that I can give you is when you want to prepare, for example, you have a party the next day. The thing is, if you leave the cauliflower with all the ingredients in a bowl overnight, the next day I find it not to taste so good, because the cauliflower is not crunchy anymore. It's more super, yeah, a little bit juicy. So it depends how you like it, but I prefer to just, if for example the next day I have a party, to just prepare all the ingredients the day before, and then right before I go to the party to just mix all the ingredients. Because if you leave it for maybe a day in the fridge, the cauliflower is less crispy, and I personally don't like it too much. But yeah, you just have to find out what works for you. And yeah, because it's super, super delicious and I love it, and you feel amazing after eating it, full of energy. So I highly recommend to do it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a like and subscribe my channel for more information about fruit-based diet, raw vegan diet and recipes. And if you're interested in more recipes, I have an amazing recipe ebook, so check it out. The link is in the description below. And yeah, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So a lot of love, and see you soon.